Hello everybody, Mr. LEGO Lover 55 here, and welcome to another LEGO set review. Today I'm taking a look at another Hero Factory set. This is Jawblade. This is set number 6216. He is recommended for ages 6 to 12, and he has around 45 pieces. So, here on the front, we've got a picture here of Jawblade, of course. We've got his name there. You can get 200 game points for a game. That's no longer with us, I guess. Hero Factory logo, set info there. Here on the back, it shows pretty much all of the play features, which are the very few play features that this thing has. And once again, the thing for the game points. But that is pretty much it for the bag, I guess. So I'm going to go ahead and open this thing up and build it. So this is pretty much like any of the other Hero Factory Breakout sets, or just pretty much from Breakout. Pretty much all the other Breakout sets is you would open it up, like you would cut the top off and then open it up like a Ziploc bag. So let's dump out all the pieces, move this to the side. So you've got all the pieces and the instruction booklet. So I'm going to go ahead and build this thing and I'll be right back. Okay, so here is Jawblade, and he is a land shark. And it's sort of a, I guess, weird idea, but I like it. So basically, he has these pieces that were used on that was introduced with the 3.0, or I guess the Savage Planet wave of sets, and they're using those as, I guess, legs now. So he's able to walk on land, but I guess also just but then he could also swim in the water too. So yeah, he's a land and water shark, which is interesting, I guess, to say the least. So, some functions, I guess, is, well, the really only function you have, I guess, is technically the mouth opening function. If you have these little Mystica wings back here, and if you push that down, you push them up or down, you can open up the jaw of the mouth. So, pretty neat feature, although I wouldn't say it works very well because you do have to actually put some effort to do it. It doesn't really work very smoothly because it is using ball joints to rotate. It has pretty much the friction of two ball joints and put together. Yeah, but yeah, pretty interesting what they did there. But that's pretty much the only function you can get out of this. Pretty much, I'd say Jawblade here is good for display. He's good for, I guess, swooshing around for playing, I guess that's pretty neat, something that you can do. He's got these recolored Furno blades that was used on the first version of Furno, and I think it's like 2010 version or his 2011 version. I can never remember what year he came out. Jawblade here, just pretty much like any of the other Hero Factory Breakout sets, and pretty much any of the Brain Attack sets. He has this hero core, and because he's not a hero, he doesn't have it on his actual design or whatever. They just have it a little off to the side. So, yeah, you can see this is what it looks like. And pretty much like all of the other ones, there's a code on the back, and you would use that to get game points for the online game that was available at the time. But, yeah, so there isn't really a whole lot to Jawblade, but he does have some nice pieces. You get, like, quite a few of these red spike pieces. You get quite a few of those in red. You get, like, 5 of them? Yeah, you get, like, 5 of those. And it's also nice to see the Mystica wings again. This one's sort of in, I guess, a little bit of a darker silver, but, yeah. You get a couple of cool, I guess, silver armor pieces. You get 2 of the, I think those are 3 longs, and you also get some of the 5 longs, I think. Let me just double check. Yeah, that's a 5 long, and I'm assuming those are the 3 longs there. But yeah, you get some of those, and also probably you also do get this, I think that's a 6 long in translucent neon orange. So that's pretty cool as well. Now, something I actually noticed while building this thing, just recently I noticed, is that Jawblade here, he uses 3 different types of these Mata hands. So of these newer style CCBS Mata hands. So basically, this piece comes in 3 different colors on this one set. You get 2 of them in black, 2 of them in red, and 1 of them in trans neon orange that's used under the shark head here. And speaking of the shark head, that's actually a cool piece that I'm sure was useful for a lot of, which is useful for a lot of shark mocks that people want to make. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people made a lot of mocks with that piece, and yeah, maybe I should make a shark mock sometime. I don't know. But there's not really a whole lot else I have to say about this guy. He's pretty simple. There is actually one more thing that I do want to mention. So if you have any of the other hero breakout sets, you'll get a pair of handcuffs and to cuff up the villains, and it works here for Jawblade. So basically, we just put it in. It's a little bit difficult for Jawblade here because his wrists are a little bit different. He has the shorter ball joint, so I think probably what you're going to want to do is take that off first, then put it back on like that. So yeah, it's a little bit more difficult here for Jawblade. You can't really just snap it on easily. You kind of have to take off the wrists or whatever, or the hands, just like that. So yeah, it's a little bit more difficult to do, but it still works nonetheless. But that's pretty much it here for Jawblade. So let's go ahead and take a look at the instructions. Okay, so we'll go ahead and take a quick look through the instructions. Here on the front, pretty much the same stuff you would find on the front of the bag. Thing for the game points in the online game, instructions, the final product, our good old list of pieces. Here's the combiner model between Jawblade and Furno from Breakout. So, yeah, once again, if you want to see me do reviews on these combiner models, I can do some of them, but not all of them. I can do this one, so if you want me to do that, please let me know. Oops. And little advertisement here for Furno and Jawblade. And advertisement for the LEGO Club. And that is pretty much it. So, let's move on to the end of the video. So, overall, Jawblade is an interesting character, and then, I guess, an interesting set. However, I will say he's probably not one of my favorites of the Hero Factory villains from Breakout, but he's still a unique character that I do really like, mainly about the build. So, the one problem I really sort of have with him is that he doesn't really have a whole lot of play features other than the mouth opening function, but even that doesn't exactly work very smoothly, so that's sort of just like my least favorite thing about this. It doesn't have a whole lot of play value, although I will say it is sort of fun to, I guess, swoosh it around a little bit, I guess, so that's pretty much about as much fun as you're probably going to get out of this set. There honestly isn't a whole lot to it. It is a good parts pack because these pieces are exclusive, and you haven't seen this in any other set before, so that is also exclusive. So it's got a couple of exclusive pieces and a lot of cool, I guess, colors for bone pieces. Mainly these ones, but these came in Witch Doctor, I believe. But mainly just a lot of cool colors for pieces. So I like the 6 long trans neon orange. CCBS armor shell, so that's pretty cool to get, very nice. But, yeah, there isn't a whole lot to this guy. He's a neat little, I guess, addition if you do get Furno from Breakout. But, other than that, there really isn't a whole lot else I have to say about this guy, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and keep building!